Welcome to the today's class. Today's is our 8th class of Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. My screen is visible. Yes, please confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Okay.
happening. Yeah.
Now it is visible. The
Ah,
screen.
yes, now it is visible.
Okay, thank you. What we discussed in the previous class, we seen in the second chapter, most especially Upadesha 2 is talking about Pinda Vichara. It is the discussion of Pinda. It means here it is discussed about the what are the things are present in this body, extra things that are discussed here in the we can say it is a spiritual uh, means spiritual view or spiritual journey of the Pinda here. Author is discussing, Guru Gorakshnath is discussing what is that spiritual way that what are the things that present for this if you want to improve in the spiritual life, so you must be know about the 9 chakras. So that he just discussed about the 9 chakras. If you are doing meditation on these 9 chakras, then what happened, the what is the result that is discussed here. Same thing is discussed about the 16 adharas. Also, if you are doing meditation or some other practices is also discussed here in the 16 adharas. That if you are doing that type of practice, then what are the results? That is discussed here. Then after that 16 adharas, then 3 antar are discussing. That is the antar uh, uh, 3 types of point of concentration is discussing. First one is Antalaksha, then Vairaksha, then is a Panch means Madhyama Laksha is also there, and 5 Vyamapanchak. Okay. So after discussing 5 Vyamapanchak, then 8 types of yoga is also discussed in this chapter. So we've seen that there are 9 chakras are in our body, that is the Brahma, Swadhisthana, Nabhi, Hridaya, Kantha chakra, Talu chakra, Bhru chakra, Nirvan chakra, and Akash chakra. These are the 9 chakras. Here we also seen that new 2 chakras are discussed here only in this text, that is the Talu chakra and the Nirvan chakra. So these two are very important to remember. Then we seen the point of meditation where you need to, in which form you need to meditate on this chakra so that you got which type of result. That is also we discuss here in this 9 chakras. Then after discussing about the 9 chakras, then we seen that there are 16 adharas in our body. Where is the place? That is also discussed in this chapter. Then if you are doing some practices on this adharas, then what type of benefits you got, that is also discussed here. So these are the things we discuss in this previous 2 classes. Then after that 10 after 16 also same. If you are doing some practices on this adharas, then also you got some benefits or result, that is also discussed. So after seeing the adharas and its point of concentration on some practice, then we seen that there are different type of lakshas. 3 lakshas are there. First one is antar lakshas. The antar lakshas that are discussed about the 5 points you can visualize so that your concentration or you can do meditation properly. First one is discuss about the Brahma Nadi, that is the Susumna Nadi, which is color is white, and if you doing meditation on this, then all type of siddhis you will got. This is the first. And second one, tremulous form of stars, which is called as the Golata Mandapa. If you do meditation on this, then that is called as a Antalaksha. Then next is you can visualize red V in the Brahmar Gruha, and if you're pressing your index finger on the ears, then you can listen to some nada. Nada means here it is talking about one sound, that is the dam sound, which will be create or which will be listen in the center of the head region. Then it is also coming under your Antalaksh. Then last one is we discussed tiny doll or of blue is situated in the eyes, that you can also visualize. If you visualize in this way, then also you are doing the Antalaksha. Same way Bahilaksha is also discussed here, many things, many types. That is Bahilaksha means which is present in the outside or external objects. Blue flame of light, air, water, earth, and gaze towards the sky, gaze towards the space, visualize the bhumi or different things. You can do meditation on any object from this or anyone to do the wild laksha meditation. Then last one is the madhyam laksha, which is also mostly they are given importance on the colors: white color, red, black, flame of fire, luminary, lightning, solar orbs, crescent moon, or any objects one's choice. That is also without a particular objects you can do. So that is coming under your madhyam laksha. So after discussing about these three types of lakshas, then we also seen that five vyomos, which is very important. I said in the previous class because from the previous year question it came in the question paper that what are the five vyomos arranged in the sequential order. So you have to remember the names in the sequence order and its characteristics also. So vyomos are Akas, Prakas, Mahakasa, Tattvakasa, and Suryakasa. Akasa is common in everywhere. The first one is Akas, then is Prakas, then Mahakas, then Tattvakas, then Suryakas. If you are doing a meditation, sorry, it is talking about the characteristics only. If you are doing Akash characteristics is pure and formless. Prakash characteristics is blue, bright white. Yes, very good, nice. You can also remember in the short form way APMTS. Okay. Then Mahakasa having the Kalangi characteristics. Kalangi means it is the nature of fire, which is the form of dissolution. Okay. Then Tattvakasa is the Nija Tattva, which is the Sarupa or the true nature of the self. And the Suryakasa is the that is the light which is coming from the crore of suns. So that type of brightness is coming on the Suryakasa. And lastly, Kuruksnath is telling if you're doing meditation on these five vyomos, what happen? You can spread everywhere like a space. So that is these are the things we discussed in the previous class. So today our 8th class is there. We will discuss about the 8 folds of a yoga. So Ashtanga Yoga is also said in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and also it here in the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati is also talking about 8 limbs. But in Yoga Bees that is talking about the how many yoga are discussed in the Yoga Bees?
4.
What about others? Yes, there are four types of yogas are discussed in the Yoga Bees that is called as the Maha Yoga. Okay, so mantra, hatha, and your laya, then raja. So this is the sequence you have to remember. And here it is common with the, or it is most familiar with the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So here, first it will become the yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi. These are the 8 limbs of yoga or 8 folds of yoga discussed in the in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. But it is not discussed more in that way. So here, what are the things are discussed? I set out in this slide. Yama, whenever Rakshnath is talking about the Yama, what are the things are discussed here? That if Yama should be followed, what one need to do? Now one should control. Whenever one is control over these things, then it will be coming under your yama. Okay. What are the things one need to control over the sense organs? Overeating of the food and sleep and cold and wind and heat. Whenever one is able to control over these things, and so these are the things are discussed in the under the yama category. Okay. So what are the things that discussed in yama? Then one should control over his sense organs, and excessive what they are taking the food that also avoided, and excess and sleep. If you overslept, and you must be control over your cold whenever it is talking about the weather. Whatever the cold wind heat means, it is talking about the weather. You have to know or you have to control over your weather. Whenever that type of controlness will become, that will becomes under your yama. The next is called as the niyama. What are the niyama? And you need to follow some characteristics. What are the characteristics of the niyama? It is discussed here. Now, control over the over functioning of the mind. That means it is ultimately it is telling, it is said that you have to control over your mind. Whenever you control over your functioning of mind, that means you have to control your mind. So if you control over your mind and living alone, okay, and stay away from the public contact, is the same things are discussed in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika is also. They are also discussing the same niyamas. Means these are the things you have to stay alone, you have to stay away from the public contact. These are the things also discussed in the other text also. So and also indifference. Okay, you have to indifference means what? You should behave to all in a equal manner. You should not you should not behave differently to the different person. That is indifference. A state of happiness or satisfaction. You have whatever you have, that must be satisfy you. Whatever the things you get, suppose in any situation, you must be satisfy on that. And that is the state of happiness. Whenever you start satisfy, automatically happiness will become. The next is detachment, means no attachment to anything. That is also a characteristics of niyama here. And mostly here it is the concept of guru will become now. Surrender to the guru. Okay, whom you like, that you have to surrender to the guru. Yes, Disaji want to say something, I think. Unmute yourself.
मैम दीज आर जो नाम है यहाँ पे ओवर सेंस ऑर्गन ईटिंग ऑफ फूड स्लीप कोल्ड ये सब तो संस्कृत या हिंदी में आएगा ना अगर ऑप्शन में आता है एस इफ एंड सो ये क्वेश्चन कि नियमा के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स में कौन सा पड़ता है विच कम अंडर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ नियमा अकॉर्डिंग टू सिद्धांत पद्धति विच डू नॉट कम अंडर तो ऐसा तो
Mm-hmm.
आएगा ना इसको तो संस्कृत नेम आएंगे मतलब आई डोंट नो आई एम आस्किंग
Both are coming. Okay, but in what we seen in the different way, what are the means some questions are coming in the English and some questions are coming in Sanskrit form. Whenever you are talking about Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Garand Samhita, there are all Sanskrit forms are coming. Okay, but in some texts that are coming in the translation form. I
ओके
hope you
मैम
understand.
यस यस
Huh?
मैम
Well, we have
These are the
Sanskrit names
common things
also.
we can read out in the other text also. So there you can remember the names. Don't worry, because it is a very small text. So we can means to remember maybe the what are the Sanskrit name. Here it is not required. If you want, then whenever we are discussing the other text, that time I can explain again. Okay,
yes
don't
that
worry.
will be helpful you correlate the
Ha, ha,
terminology
correlate. Now also we are correlating the types of yoga. In the same way, we are also discussing there also. Don't worry. Yes, Sumaji, you want to say something?
No, ma'am, that is what the Sanskrit names for these, like if it is there.
Yes, yes. We will discuss more because Hatha Yoga Pradipika is and Garanda Samhita and Patanjali Yoga Sutra, it is very important. And there you can find out where all the names are there. Okay. And whenever any Sanskrit name also if came in the exam also, you are able to find out. Don't worry. Okay. Just 1 second. Yes, after discussing about the yama and niyamas, next, so here it is short introduction is given here, surrender to the guru. Okay, guru concept will be come in chapter, which chapter? Who can tell me? In which chapter guru concept will become in this the Siddhanta Paddhati?
First one,
Hmm?
fifth one.
fifth one, chapter 5.
Upadesha 5.
Yeah, Upadesa 5 is also is clearly talking about the Guru. Okay. So after discussing about the yama and niyama, next will become element, that is the asana. So here it is not only given the no concepts are given that how to do this swastikasana, how to do the padmasana, how to do the siddhasana. Paddhati is not described more. Only they are given that swastika, padma and siddha. These are the most important asana according to the this Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. Okay, no other asanas are discussed here. Only three asanas defined by the Guru Gorakshana, that is the swastika, padma and siddha. And whenever you study the principal Upanishad, there also you know that there are many Upanishads also talking about the asanas. There you need to remember which asanas are important according to the different principal Upanishads and also Hatha Yogic text. Okay, so next is talking about the pranayama. So pranayama, here it is said that steadiness of the prana is called pranayama. Okay, steadiness of prana. So here you need to remember the definition also. Steadiness of the prana is called pranayama according to the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. And there are four things are discussed regarding the pranayama. First one is the exhale, that is the rechak. Second one is the purak, that is the inhalation, and kumbhak, that is the retention. And one more is discussed here, that is the keval kumbhak, which is the another name it is given, that is called as the sangatha karana. Okay, here you need to remember that this one is a very important, that keval kumbhak is otherwise known as sangatha karana in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. Okay. No other text define any other name of the Keval Kumbhak, but here it is discussing that Sangata Karana is called as the Keval Kumbhak. Okay, Sangata Karana means Sangata means whenever you join, means you are becoming united. So there is no Purak and no Rechak. So that situation, Sangata Karana. Sangata means you join. Sangata means whenever you join with anyone, that is called as Sangata. So Sangata Karana means whenever you join or united with that, so automatically there is no Purak and no Rechak situation. So when no Purak and no Rechak situation is appear, that is called as the Keval Kumbhak or Sangata Karana. Then Pratyahara is also discussed here. Withdrawing of the senses, like controlling of the senses like horse. Okay, so that is called as the Pratyahara. Whenever you control over your senses and you can withdraw your senses from any type of activity, like a horse, so here it is given in comparison that you can control your senses like a horse. And whenever you victory over your mental modification, means also the Patanjali also is talking about Chitta Victory Nirodha. So here it is also talking about victory over the mental modification. Means whatever the mental modification is there, if you control your mental situation or control your all type of mental modification, that means you getting victory over your mental condition. So same thing is discussed here, victory over the mental modification. Then sixth one is talking about the dharana. What is dharana is discussed here? Cultivation of mental attitude that whatever is inside and outside is only one's form. Okay, to do the dharana, what we are doing? That is the preparatory stage of dhyana. So here it is discussed that cultivation of the mental attitude, whatever the mental situation you have, whenever you are cultivating that mental attitude, and that whatever is inside that and outside is only one form. Means whatever we are seeing in the outside and what that is only present in our inside also. So that both are in one form. Okay, we are just to visualize ourselves that I am becomes different from that supreme self. But when this becomes combination is there, or this union is there, that is the no duality of the mind. So that state is called. So for that state, you need to do some practice. You need to do some means cultivation. So that some practice means it is talking about the cultivation. Okay, that means you have to do some practice so that your cultivation of the mind will be there, and you become know that there is the no duality of the mind. That is its mean. Then one should keep oneself steady and wavering like a lamp kept in a place free from draught. Okay, in this way you have to control so that you know one should keep oneself steady. Okay, one you become keep yourself steady and unwavering like a the means which is not affected. That is the lamp which is kept in a place free from any type of difficulties or any type of problems. So next one is the dhyana. After discussing about dharana, then he is discussing about the dhyana. Dhyana means what? It is the state of absolute non-duality. What I said in here, he in dharana situation, he just tried to know or try to cultivate to know about that non-duality state. But in dhyana state, what happens after doing that practice of dharana? Then in dhyana state, the practitioner will become know that is the no duality. That is the no duality state of the mind. So that whenever he know that is the no duality state of mind, that means that is the absolute, that is the void. So that state is called as dhyana here. So one should consider whatever the appear before the mind is of the nature of Atma. Okay. One should consider that whatever appears before the mind is of the nature of the Atma or self. Whatever the appearance is coming in your mind, that is only the nature of the Atma. Because in the absolute state, there is no mental modification. That is the stillness of the mind. Whenever the stillness of the mind will comes out or becomes appear, so that state is called as the nature of the Atma. That is the pure nature of the Atma. There is no discrimination, no any not any mental modification. There is no attitude, nothing, absence of ego. So all that situation is called, or that is the absolute bliss, or that is the nature of the Atma. So whenever the samadhi will become, what is the samadhi? It is described the state of equilibrium of all tattvas, absence of efforts, which become the natural state of samadhi, where you are not giving any effort, and where which is the means you are become equal from the all type of means mentally, physically, and your spiritually. Whenever you become equilibrium with the all tattvas are become in the proper situation or proper place. So that is called as the samadhi state, when your natural state of samadhi will see comes out. In the dhyana and dharana, according to here, you are giving some effort. But when your effort will be absent, so that is called as the samadhi here. So these are the things that discuss about the Ashtanga Yoga in your Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati. Okay, all of you understand what we discuss in the chapter 2? Please confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
can we go? Very good. Can we go for the next chapter? Little bit we will complete because otherwise it will take so many time. So third chapter will become, that is your, what is the second chapter name? Yes, who can tell me?
Pinda
Vichara.
Vichara. Vichara.
Pinda Vichara. What is the first chapter name?
Pinda Utpatti.
Pinda Utpatti.
Pindotpatti.
Pinda Utpatti.
Pinda
Okay,
Utpatti.
what is the third chapter name?
Pinda
Pinda
Samvitti.
Samvitti.
Pinda Samvitti.
Pinda
Samviti.
Samvit. Very good. What do you mean by Pinda Utpatti?
Jan-
Creation of
creation of
body,
pinda.
creation of pinda.
The origin and
Very
creation
good.
of body.
Yes, creation of body or creation of pinda. What is the second chapter name and what is its meaning?
Pinda vichara.
Description of the pinda.
Pinda vichara means?
Is for pinda. We can also tell that.
Yes. We are just describing about the pinda, what are the things are present in the pinda. So whenever we are coming to the Upadesa 3, that is the pindasamvitti, means knowledge relating to the pinda. What do you mean by that knowledge relating to the pinda? Means whenever a person or a sadhak or a practitioner will do the practice, okay, so that type of, just one. Okay, so here it is talking about knowledge relating to the pinda means after one will know about this pinda, how it is created, then in second chapter when he know that how this what are the other things are present inside the body, and whenever one want to improve his spiritual attainment, then what are the things and where that person is need to do the sadhana. Then here it is talking about in Upadesa 3, whenever that person will know about this pinda, about this chakra, about this adharas, about this vyamos, okay. So that, and about know about the Ashtanga Yoga, what are the things need to do the practice, then that person becomes, that person's having a absolute bliss state. So that person is called as the here knowledge. Okay, and that person is called as the pinda samviti, means the knower of the pinda. So in this chapter, we will see that whenever that person will becomes in the absolute bliss state, what happens? That person is able to know about more things about this pinda. Means whatever that person know during the practice, whenever he got that bliss state or that absolute higher state, after that he is able to know more knowledge or can collect more knowledge regarding this pinda. What are the more knowledge? He becomes know about the seven patalas or nether worlds in the body. 21 brahmandas or lokas are in the body. 4 varnas are present in the body. 7 continents are present. 7 oceans are present. 9 khandas or divisions are present. 8 Kula Parbatas or chief mountains are present. 9 rivers and 72,000 nadis are present. 27 astrosm or nakshatra is present. 12 houses of zodiac or rasis are present in here in this body. 9 grahas are present. 9 lakh stars are present. 15 tithis or lunar days are present. 33 crore deities are also present. So these all are present in our body. So whenever that person is able to know about this, so that person will be converted as the knower of the pinda. Okay. So here it is sloka is there in the pinda madhye characharam yo janati sa yogi pinda samvirtir bhavati. Means pinda madhye characharam means what are the things are present in this body, that is characharam means what are the things are happening inside our body. Madhya means inside the body. Yo janati sa yogit. Whenever that person or that sadhak will know about it, so that person becomes converted as the pinda samvitir bhavati. The pinda samvitir bhavati means the knower of the pinda. The yogi who realizes the movable and immovable world in the body is called knower of the pinda or body. So what is the movable and immovable in the world? That means yatha pinde tatha brahmande, yatha brahmande tatha pinde. Whenever that person is able to know what are the things are present in the outside of the body, means what is present in this world, like river, mountain, Pola Parvatas. So these are present in the outside, in the world. We are seeing in our environment that is present. But the same thing is present inside our body. Whenever that person is or that practitioner or that sadhak will be able to know this, so that person is converted as the knower of the pinda. And human is microcosm and the world is macrocosm. There is nothing in the universe which is not in the human body. Means what? Everything is present in our body. So there is a comparative statement is given in this chapter, that what are the things that are present outside our body. So that are how it is present in our body, in which form, that is discussed. Okay. So that is called as the pindasamvitti, means knower of the pinda. Pindasamvitti means knower of the pinda. The next, what is discussed here? Now, 14 lokas, first thing, 3 lokas, 4 and 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Means total 17 here lokas are discussed. And here the 7 nether worlds are discussed. Okay. So lokas are little bit divided into here swar loka, bhuvar loka, bhur loka. So bhur, bhuvar, bhuvar and bhur, and satya, tapo, jnana and maha. So according to the different our body parts, that is divided into different lokas. Like in the front side of our body till your belly, we can say that that is the 14 lokas are divided. And from the navel to your anus region, that is the 3 lokas are divided. But down to your pelvic region, that is the different one. Okay, just 1 second. Just read out everyone and write down the names. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so there are 7 nether worlds. So here 3 and here 4 are there. Okay, these 4 are present in the spine. Okay, here it is given. Where is the location? Because it is associated with this your backbone, so that it is showing in the different way. So these 4 lokas are present in your backbone. That is the satya, tapo, jnana and mahar. And swar, from your navel region to anus region, that is the swar loka, bhuvar loka and bhur loka. Okay. And from your belly to your head region, that is the different lokas are present. And from your anus, means your thigh, to your toes, that is the different loka. So let's come to here. So Upadesa 3 in Pindasamvitti, here it is discussing that Tala's name, here it is written Talatal, Patal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Sutal and Vital and Atal. These are the 7 nether worlds. Here we see Atal, Vital, Sutal, Rasatal, Mahatal, Patal, Talatal and Kurma. So here it is written the Talatal, Patal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Sutal, Vital and Atal. The location where Talatal is present, the tip of the big toe. Okay. And here it is given the deity, who is the deity of this area. So all these nether worlds, because and also it is divided into according to their deities also. So this 7 nether worlds deity is Rudra. Okay, this 7 nether worlds deity is Rudra. And Patala is present in the toes, Mahatala is present in the back of the foot. Okay, back of the foot, which is touching to the ground, that is called as the back of the foot. Then the Satala is in the ankles, and Sutala is the sands, and the Vital is the knee, and the Atal is the thigh. So here these are the location and deities. Sorry. Deity is Rudra. So by discussing these nether worlds, Guru Gorakshnath is telling in this text that Kurmaha. Kurmaha means it is talking about the tortoise. How the tortoise Paddhati Basati. Okay, how this tortoise, whenever anyone will be touched to the tortoise or anything will be happen, by his consciousness he becomes very much squeezed, uh, uh, means squeezed himself and converted in a small one. The same way, the Padatale Kurmaha Padatale Basati. In the same way, talas are in the toes. What are the nether worlds that are present in our toes area? Okay, means how kurma means given a comparative study that how kurma will be squeeze yourself, as in the same way the talas will also, these talas are present in our toes, and the tortoise or the kurma supporting the cosmos in the below the feet. Okay, the tortoise or kurma, what they are supporting, and the total cosmos will be below the feet. In the same way, the toes is also is our supporting cosmos, which will where all talas are present. So these are the 7 nether worlds whose deity are Rudra. In the same way here, Bhur, Bhuva, Swar, Maha, Jnana, Tapas, Satya, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishwara, Sadasiv, Neelakantha, Shiva, Vairava, Mahasiddha, Anadi, Kula, Akula, Parabrahma, Parapara, Sakti. These are the 21 other, these 14, these 3 and these 4. So total 21 lokas are present. So these deities are different. These are the 3 deities. Bhur, Bhuva and Swar. Deity is Indra. Okay. So if you seen in this image, that is written Bhur, Bhuvar, Swar. Okay, Bhur, Bhuvar and Swar. These first 3 deities Indra. The location, location is Guhyasthana, which is the private part of the Anas area, and the form or the function is regulate the sense organs. And Bhuva Loka is present in the generative organ, which is the Linga or the penis area. Deity is Indra, and regulate the sense of organs. So the same, all the 3 having the function is same, and deity are also same. Only the location is different. Bhur is in the anus part, Bhuva means it is in the penis area, and Swar is present in the navi or the navel region. Okay, so after discussing these 3, then Mahar, Jnana, Tapo and Satya. Okay, where it is present, Mahar, Jnana, Tapo and Satya. It is present in your backbone, but where in the spine, where in the backbone area, that is defined in here location. Mahar is present in the suit of the spine. Mahar is present in the suit of the spine. Okay, suit means where? We already discussed. Suit means which area? Root and suit. Root means which is? Yes.
And
Below.
root is and foot is the starting.
Shoot is the above.
Root is the inside the soil. Whenever we are planting a tree or planting a plant, what happens? The root is present inside the soil, and whatever the present in the above, so that is called as a shoot. The same way, so here it is said that the shoot of the spine is presenting the Maharloka. Then it is the deity is Brahma. So here all deities are same, and the function is also same, remains in the body in ego and pride form. Then Jnana Loka, it is present in the orifice or cavity of the spine. Jnana Loka, cavity of the spine here, the location. Then next is the Tapoloka. Tapoloka is present in the spinal canal or cord. The spinal cord total is presenting the Tapoloka in the middle area here. The next is the Satyaloka. Satyaloka is present in the Mula Kamala, means lotus of the Muladhara. If you are seen there, the spine is representing here in the opposite form. It is the Satyaloka here. It is our Muladhara Chakra, and it is our above. Okay, near the backbone area, near your neck area. So it is showing in the opposite manner. So Satyaloka will be representing your Muladhara Chakra. Here it is present. And then Tapoloka is the cavity area. And the Jnanaloka is our Jnanaloka is present in the cavity area, and your Tapoloka is present in the spinal cord. So all these four having the deity is Brahma, and its function are same, remains in the body, in the ego and pride, etc. form. Okay. Then last two other lokas are there: Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, Sadasiva, Nilakanta, which is above the belly to your head region. Okay, if you see in here, so first it is coming as the Vishnu Loka. Then here left side is Rudra Loka, right side is Ishvara Loka. Then in your neck area, first will become Sadasiva Loka. Then Nilakanta Loka. Then Siva Loka, means all three are, all the many names are, you can find out it is the other names of Lord Shiva. So Siva Loka, then Bhairava Loka, Mahasiddha Loka. So these all are coming under your belly to your head region. The first Vishnu will become in the belly region. The deity is Vishnu. Same. What is the name? Loka name, the deity is same. Its function is various function. It is not mentioned specific. That is which type of function it is it performing in our body. It is given various functions are there of the Vishnu Loka. Then Rudra Loka is having heart region. The deity is Rudra. What is the function? Embodies fierceness and strongness and the power. Whenever we are consuming or we are becoming strongness or becomes more power, so that is the use of our heart. Because whenever we are inhaling, exhaling only, your blood circulation will be performed by the heart area, so that it is given that it creates the strongness or power, increase the power, this area. The next one is the Iswara Loka, that is the chest area, and the deity is Iswara. The form of satiation and satisfaction will be comes out because of this Iswara Loka. The next one is the Sadasiva Loka, and the location is base of the throat region, and its deity is Sadasiva, and it is form is mild form. The next one is the Nilakantha. The location is middle of the throat, and the deity is Nilakantha, who is the protector in the form of protector. And the Siva Loka, opening of the palate, it is present in the area. The deity is Siva, and the form is matchless form. Okay, Bhairava, the root of tongue, or the uvula or lambika, where the lambika it is also known as uvula, where is the deity is Bhairava, and most excellent form. It is present in which form? Most excellent form. Mahasiddha, a little inside the above. Inside the above means root of the tongue, little more inside. That is the Mahasiddha. That is the deity is Mahasiddha. The nature is nature of the awakening state. It is in which form it is present? The nature of the awakening state it is present. Then 16 is the Anadi Loka. Anadi Loka. Anadi means here middle of the forehead it is present and the deity is Anadi. And the supreme, its form is supreme unfettered egoless bliss. Since whenever ego is absent of the ego, so that in that form it is present in the middle of the forehead. Then next is 17 is Kula. What is the Srikant? Here little bit location is little above area of the eyebrow center, which is here given a new name. Sriganta. Okay, Sriganta, which is the little above area of the eyebrow center, and its deity is Kuleshwara. Okay, here you can find out new names will be comes out. 17, 18, the others will become different name. Kula having Kuleshwara, and the form is natural of bliss form. Because whenever we are going to the eyebrow center, above that natural bliss form will be comes out. The next one is the Akola Loka, that is the above palate at the tip of the nose, and deity is Akoleshwara, absence of ego in the form, it is present. Then Parabrahma, which is the location is Brahmarandra. Okay. And the deity is Parabrahma, and its form is state of completeness. Because whenever you got that Parabrahma state, so automatically the completeness will be comes out. So that it shows that state of completeness. 21 is Parapara, that is the location is Sahasrara, and the deity is Parameshwara, and the function on the form of Parapara or higher bliss form. As we seen in Parapara means it is talking about Lord Shiva. Whenever one will be attained that state, that means that becomes a Shiva state. And the last one is the Sakti Loka, that is the Trikuta. Here it is said, forehead area. In the forehead area it is present, and its deity is Supreme Sakti or Parasakti. In which form it is present? It is in the subtle form. Here Parasakti stays in her existential and creative state. So these are the total lokas or nether worlds are present inside our body. 21 lokas and 7 nether worlds. So total 28. Okay. So here at the, you have to remember in spine, that is the 4 lokas, that is the Satya, Tapo, Jnana and Mahar. And in the your pelvic region, it is present Swarloka, Bhuvarloka and Bhurloka. And from your thigh to the toe, that is your present 7 netherworld. And from your belly to your upper head region, that is at the 14 lokas. Okay, which are coming your all lokas name are related to the Lord Shiva. Okay, I know these are the names you have to remember. It is little difficult, and location, deity. So try to find out or try to remember according to their deity manner. Because whenever you are coming to the deity Rudra, this 7 having deity is Rudra, and this first 3 is having Indra, next 4 having Brahma. Next are which are the name of the loka, that is only deity. But from Kula, that you got little bit different deities. So try to remember according to their deities manner. Okay. So all of you got what we discussed today.
Lot
Please
to
confirm.
remember.
Yes, yes. You have to
Yeah.
remember many things. You have to remember in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati.
But from exam point of view, like, do we have to recollect or something like that? Exam point of view, all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
In exam point of view, because maybe you will be asked that what are the sequence of the lokas, what are the
Mm.
sequence of the nether worlds.
Other words, yeah.
You have to remember that these things. That no shortcut. Okay.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Try to complete your notes Tomorrow we'll meet at 7:30.